Hey everybody, Trixie Bell here, and this is part 2 of the Bonfire Musings. And last night I was talking about, great bonfire by the way, huh? It's lovely, another beautiful night. We're blessed. But anyway, I was talking last night about how there's certain people that are put on this earth to help other people. But if they don't help themselves and, be able to say no and stuff like that, these energy vampires will definitely suck you dry. And they've got nothing to lose or next to nothing to lose. And you've got everything to lose. So you really have to, weigh your options as to how far you're going to help someone, how deep you're going to get in, So anyway, what happened last night is, well, my girlfriend, she's been my, friend for over 30 years. And I'm making a video real quick. And, she let a close friend move in. And she feels responsible for her or something, And, no, they will be. We're doing a little stargazing tonight, too. It's really clear sky. It's beautiful outside. So anyway, you trust somebody when they come into your home. They say they're trying to get their life together and, clean their act up and everything. And, they basically do good for about a week and tell you everything you want to hear. And then they kind of revert back to their old lifestyle and they quit helping out and, start taking advantage and you become the doormat at your own house. Yeah, not cool, So, anyway, if you find yourself in that position, or, whatever the case may be, you just got to really remember to think of yourself and your family and your home first before you let somebody get you caught up and, you lose it all. So, anyway, yeah, that's not a good thing. And the other half of that story is that most of these people that do need help can't seem to get their shit together for themselves. It's because they're, addicts. A lot of them, I'm not saying all of them, but, heroin is a pretty big epidemic in this neighborhood and a lot of neighborhoods, across the country, basically. Opioid epidemic or whatever they want to call it. And, we just lost a friend last week to fentanyl. And, and that's only one of, many. Just the latest, and you just dread who you're going to hear about next, It's really, really, really sad. My cousin's son, he's in jail, or prison or whatever right now, but I raised him with my son, and he got caught up and, I can't even tell you how many times his dad resuscitated him, And then once you've saved your son's life several times, it's got to be scary to, even, leave and go do something or enjoy yourself, because what if he does it when nobody's there and there's nobody there to save him, It's a huge burden on him. It's rough, But anyway, yeah, I was in the driveway yesterday, and I seen this white car pull in. And this guy gets out of the passenger seat, and he opens the back door, and he starts to drag, a body. A person, clearly unconscious and in very bad shape, out of the vehicle and into my friend's driveway. Oh, yeah, it's the girl that lives here. And, I'm pretty sure I suspected and have told my friend that, yeah, I know she's doing heroin in your house. Do you really want her to die there? It's going to be not good news for you, girl. And, this girl just kind of takes advantage of the fact that my friend has a huge heart and it's made of gold. All right? But that can be your downfall. It's a blessing and a curse. Pretty much. So anyway, I'm like, oh, no. They didn't know I was out there because I was on the other side of the truck when they first pulled in. So anyway, I'm like, oh, no, you cannot leave that girl here like that. You cannot, no, you can't, she can't go in the house. You can't drop her off here. No, you brought her here, get her back in the vehicle, because she was only halfway out the vehicle. She totally was like just a rag doll. So anyway, I made them put her all the way back in the car and take her to the hospital. And luckily, they did what they did when they did, because we probably saved her life. She died 3 times. They revived her with Narcan and everything, but, yeah, she's a mess. And, I packed up her room. There wasn't much, and her dad lives nearby, so I took the stuff and dropped it under the, the awning on the front porch or whatever, in case it rained. And guess what? She's back, and it's like, what the hell? Like, WTF. Wow. So, I don't know. I'm trying to formulate the words to go have a little talk with this person, because she's a friend of mine that I've known for a long time, too. She was with me on the U-City window shopping adventure, and she was doing great. But then, like, that night, she left and was gone for 3 days on a roll, and just not the same person, I mean, it's just sad to watch somebody's downfall and wonder if, when you see him and say bye one night, that's the last time you'll ever see him, and I don't know. So anyway, I mean, I guess the moral of the story is drugs are bad, okay? Especially, those drugs that cross the line between, like, you could take it one time and you don't know if you're going to, like, live or die. I mean, look, that's fucking crazy. Weed's one thing, you get stoned, you pretty much ain't going to die unless you, like, gorge yourself with food from the munchies and, I don't know. Whatever. I was trying to be funny. But anyway, yeah, I mean, stuff like that, that's no big deal. But, some of this other shit they got out there and that everybody's doing and got themselves addicted to, it's just scary. So if you have never tried those drugs, don't. And if you're trying to help somebody that is addicted to those powerful, deadly, addictive drugs, please know that you really can't help them. They need professional help, and they need to want to help themselves, and they need to want to get better. You're just beating your head up against a brick wall if you take this person into your home and, watch them step all over you, take advantage of you, box you around in your own home, bring strangers into your home, do drugs in your home. I mean, it's just, girl's got warrants. I mean, she's been housing a fugitive for, 3 months. And, look, she's not above the law, if they come here for whatever reason, and this girl's got warrants, and my friend's been letting her stay here, and she's doing drugs, I mean, it can be nothing but bad, up to the fact that, she could go to jail, my friend, and her husband, who has had a stroke, will end up in a nursing home, and she has a pit mix doggy Tank, and, they'll take Tank, they'll seize him if they don't shoot him when they come, and, he'll end up in the pound, and those dogs don't really get adopted back out. It's a done deal for them, death sentence, if they get taken. So, and I love Tank, and I love Pat, and I love Jerry, and I don't want to see nothing happen to him, and my friend Carrie, she's a lost soul, and it's way more than what we can rescue. Okay, so just, always keep that in mind when you want to do good things, Don't bite off more than you can chew and get caught up and it becomes your problem, and, it can start you down a path of destruction and ruin, especially if you have an addictive personality. My girlfriend would not ever touch the drug, she's totally against it, but yet she's like not standing up to this girl and saying, hey, look, you fucked up, you gotta go, this is your journey, not mine, not Jerry's, not Tank's, and not Tricie's, or Trixie, yeah, my real name's Trixie. But anyway, it's heartbreaking, but at the same time, I'm not going to let it lower my vibration and take me there, I do what I can when I can, but I ain't sticking my neck out on the line for somebody that's not even gonna respect their own life and those of their friends and family that they would, you know, put them through that hell. So basically, that's about all I got to say on that. I want to thank everybody that's been watching. Flying Turtle 1968. And Eileen has been watching here and there. And new friend of mine, Weed Me. I like that name. And trying to think who else. Steve-Olved. Thank you to Steve-Olved. And God bless y'all. I just whistled. Oh, God. So anyway, I don't know. That's about it. It's really nice out, so I'm going to start scouting out some, you know, places. I got a lot of things in mind for some new cool videos, so you guys stay tuned, and we'll do some historical things. We'll do some cemetery things, maybe a little ghost hunting, and I'm going to, like, eventually turn the camera on myself. I just haven't done it yet, but that's coming. You know, and maybe a proper introduction or something like that, too, because I know you guys have heard bits and pieces of my interests and some of my background and this and that, you know, but I don't know. There's so many people out there doing such great videos and stuff that I kind of want to, you know, step my game up a little bit. So I have Wi-Fi now, and they upload a lot faster, and they don't get kicked off near as much either. You do got to watch what words you put in your title, though, you know. So, anyway, all right, you guys, I've rambled on long enough. I hope everybody had a good day and has a good night wherever you are in the world. And just remember, love everybody, but love yourself more. Okay? All right. It's Trixie Bell here. Peace out.